We join Justin Snaith at Snaith Racing to take us through his runners for Hollywood Bets Kenilworth on Tuesday, the 18th of July. Justin, race one, you've got the two fillies. The first one, Miss Lemonade, didn't show too much on debut. Has she shown improvement at home?
I haven't put her on the grass since that last run, so I'm expecting certainly an improvement on that because she never raised a gallop. But it's a tough one. I mean, literally on that run, it's very hard to think that there would be a lot more improvement, but I like to think so. Otherwise, we're in big trouble. So, one to maybe just watch.
The first timer, 1,000 Kisses. She's a Master of My Fate filly with Granton. Would she be the preferred?
Yes. Her gallops have been okay, but she's very, very immature. She is stunning. When she comes out there, she is white. So beautiful looking filly in that, if you like grey, if you're a sucker for greys, like we all are. But work's improving all the way to the race. And I looked at the form of a lot of these horses, and she could easily run into the places. I do think Dean Kanemaya's horse on form is possibly a shoe-in here on the form of the other horses. Really, I'd be very surprised if anything came near. It should win by a few lengths because of what I saw first time out, and the individual in the parade ring. What a beautiful horse. So certainly I think we'll all be chasing Dean here.
Race 2, the Cape Racing Sales Maiden Juvenile Plate over the 1,200 metres. Two runners, Maria Christina. Was she in need of her first run?
Very much so. And as I said, some of these horses, they were in that race meeting that was then cancelled. And because it was cancelled, they never got to gallop. So they all may need just one more run to be in the money, but take nothing away. I do think they will improve. These ones in this race will improve a little bit into the money. Same thing again, one horse stands out. I think it's Candace's horse stands out here. The rest are, need to improve a lot. So yes, she could run into the money.
And then I suppose a similar comment about Vic's Princess. She was green on debut and also just needing the experience again.
Exactly. And actually quite nice looking fillies. They're quite stocky, strong things. Could easily pop up into the money, yes.
Race 3, Cape Turf Club. It's a juvenile plate over the 1,000 metres. Speeding Bullet. Yeah, Speeding Bullet, really nice, consistent type. It looks like the type of race that he could win.
Yes, but I think Pitt's horse won very impressively last time. It's a horse that we'll all be watching to see how, comes out of a maiden. Speeding Bullet is a horse that I think is going to be a bit more better on the quicker ground. He's a brute of a water winter, very, very strong individual. Just whether he handles the soft ground. I think there's predicting a little bit of rain tomorrow, but nothing serious. So yes, I give him a chance, but I wouldn't be overly confident.
Race 4, the Cape Turf Club Syndicate Open Maiden over the 1,200. The two runners, Sail the Sky, good debut running fourth.
Yes, I think is a horse that's going to go close here. It's not one of the stronger fields, and I think the handicappers feel differently. I think these races are on the weaker side. To put in perspective, a horse Harajaku, we all watched win the other day, got a 96 rating for his win. So I didn't think that was a strong field. I don't think that warranted a 96, especially you're taking on older horses that haven't won a race in a year. Here's the case here again. So here I've got nice young 3-year-olds. I do think both are progressive and will be horses to follow. So there's not much between these two. Don't look at the jockeys. Either can finish in front of the other. And I'll be surprised if both of them aren't in the money.
That would be Sail the Sky and Moon Acres. Then race 5, you've got the three runners. That's the World Sports Betting bet with the best maiden plate over the 1,400. Miracle in Motion, thankfully well drawn, and led last time in a 1,200.
Yes, I think the one draw is a big plus for this filly. She needs everything to go her way, just to improve to be right there. One draw got to be a big advantage. Doing well at home, I think certainly one of the ones on my card that'll be right there.
Tuscany, she seems well tried, but showed early promise. So do you think that she can regain that type of form?
Hard one. Her first run back, she hadn't been on the grass, so she needed it badly. She will improve here. I do think that if she's going to show anything, I'd like to see something here. So, if you're going wide and you want to, a roughie, put her in only because she's a year older, she's a little bit stronger, and there are reasons for the form. So could be the dark filly of the race for sure.
The last of them, Lickety Split, with Josh on aboard. She seems to be getting closer with every run.
Exactly. Filly looking for ground. As soon as I'm ready. It seems like I'm the only Cape trainer that's ready for 2-year-olds to go ground. We've been racing 1200s. Candice has been happy with all the Water Winters 1200s for the whole season. We literally now at the end of the season, and every time we have a juvenile race over ground, everyone runs away. Surely we've got enough horses to warrant they're 3 now. I mean, in 2 weeks' time they're 3. They should be running. So I'm waiting for fillies like this. As soon as they go 16, 1800, I'm ready. So maybe one more to get a little bit closer, and then she should be right on top of them.
Race 6, the World Sports Betting Spinner Winner Open Maiden over the 1800 metres. Your old friend Hawk Circle, the horse that always looks the best, looks the part, and hopefully you can pull it off.
I don't know what to say about this horse. He just hasn't gone the way that we hoped. I mean, they can't all be superstars, and he's the one that's completely let us down. But the action, I don't know about this action. It seems like if we hold him up, and he can blow through a field, and then he just weakens. I've had horses like this before. You've got to be patient. That's what you buy Savanos for. They take forever. Beautiful race for him. He just needed to crack a draw. He got the draw. Certainly a horse, if he just puts his best foot forward, could easily win a race like this. Last time I had a little bit unlucky. So obviously go for a big run here again. People have done a lot on this horse, so why stop now?
You've got in race 7, it's the Cape Racing Farm Sale Stakes over the 1200. First timer, give me the green light filly. It's quite an interesting race this, because there isn't too much form about.
No. I think 1 or 2 horses stand out here. Pitt Staines horse, I think, stands out a little bit. My filly's shown all right work at home. I wouldn't say she's blown me away and it's going to cause an upset. I doubt it. Maybe a quartet chance if we're lucky. She is by Give Me the Green Light, and she is quite speedy at home. But certainly no confidence going into the race. Just hoping for a good run. And in these farm races, you never know.
Race 8, the World Sports Betting Leaders and Fixed Odds. It's a Cape B Stakes over the 1400, and these are your sort of soldier fillies. The first of them, Bonica, she seems to be sort of edging down the ratings.
Yes, been very disappointing. 12. You put in a 1200, the guys say further. You put in over a mile, they say shorter. So I've got the in between, 1400. Fortunately for us, for her, they moved the meeting in P to Polly. So then I was lucky there was a race just around the corner to have her in. She's actually doing really well at home. She should thrive in these conditions. Certainly a filly that I wouldn't be surprised run a big race here.
Inara's Dynasty, her last run, it all seemed to sort of go wrong. Can she make amends for that?
Completely. They took her out. I mean, it was one of those days where everyone wanted to be on the inside. Well, it's every meeting. Everyone wants to be on the inside. And she was coming for a run, and they just totally cleaned it up. And Richard just eventually realised there's just nothing more he could do. So go watch a replay. She'll make a big improvement here. I think she's certainly the dark filly of the race. She may need one more though. She's come from a long layoff, a wind up, so that if those wind ups work, you've got to watch out. The horses certainly make a big turnaround, but you also get the feeling in the conditions may just need one more.
Betty Boop, the last of them, a little bit of a wide draw, but both the wins have come over the distance. Yes,
I feel she's a little on the heavy side. She may just need one run, completely in and out filly. I don't think she enjoys racing that much. Certainly a horse I'll be watching the next couple runs to determine whether she's off to stud or not.
Race 9 is the Hollywood Bets Bright Future Class 3 over the 1600 metres. The 3 runners, all of them look really nice sorts. Nevada King, Grant's aboard him. He didn't seem to enjoy the soft, but he has a good turn of foot.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I would have thought he would be fine in the soft ground, but a lot of the horses, when they got into a position in the mud and they get the kick up, the jocks lose interest a lot faster than the horse, I can assure you. And he didn't even cross the line, just about. I think you could expect a big turnaround. Don't leave him out of anything. As I said, that last run was the run where we eventually cancelled racing, I think. So put him in. Future Turn does look like the right horse though. He's got the consistency, he's had a run, he's fit, should take some beating Future Turn.
And then Intimidator, he's got a wide draw, but he's the one I always keep my eye on because he's got that ability and can sneak out of nowhere.
Certainly, he's a horse that maybe we can go positive from the draw. I think that's the way he likes to race, so 10 draw. If he can overcome the draw, he is a horse that consistently runs nice races. So I think we're very strongly represented here in this race, but certainly Future Turn's got the form.
Justin, thank you, all the best.
Great, excellent, thanks very much.
Yeah, that's Justin taking us through his runners, and take note, he's given you some good advice with regards to some runners, and hopefully you can find some value.